Let's get to it. It is Sunday. Therefore, it means it is episode 45. 45 of them things. Jordan came back with the 45 on him. Check him.
Jordan 45. Jordan 45.
Absolutely. Welcome in. As usual, every episode of the Get Righteous podcast is brought to you by Blazing That 420 Medicals LLC, as well as Be Seen Marketing LLC for all of your customary needs, whether it be fitteds, bandanas, sweatshirts, shirts themselves, pants, socks, slippers, whatever you need. See the gentleman up top for all of your marketing needs, whether it be email marketing, social media marketing, content marketing, whatever the case may be, social media management, flyers, logos, all of that good stuff, and anything in between. You see me, and I will take great care of you. Per usual, we run advertisements for the podcast. We run 15-second, 30-second, and 45-second advertisements on all of our streaming platforms, which includes good old Apple Podcasts, as well as Spotify, as well as you can hit up Alexa, and she can tell you exactly what episode you want to listen to. Alexa, play the Get Righteous podcast. Boom. Yeah. So shout out to Amazon too. The advertisements will get played either before, in the middle, or at the end of the podcast. So if you would like to advertise with us, you can DM either one of us and talk pricing, and we will take great care of you. And that's it. We're here. Per the flyer, we call this one, episode 45, we call this one Death Row. Rowe spelled R-O-W-E, as in what's going on with the government's need to feel like they can control any and everything, including the woman's body. It's a topic that it's super duper hot. Everybody's touching on it. Everybody has contributed on it, except you guys. So, leaning into this, the government is basically saying, hey, we're going to put this in place so that you can't have an abortion. Period. I'm not going to talk timetables and all of that good stuff, because it's about the bare bones of it all. The bare bones is that they are telling women, hey, it's our say whether you can get rid of that child or not. It's not up to you. You no longer have a say. You don't have a choice. Right. So, with that being said, first question of the evening. What in the hell gives the government, or how about this? What do you feel the government's plan is behind this?
Me?
No, the dude behind you.
Yo, Ivy, you back there, baby?
That boy skinny back there, huh?
Come answer these questions for I gotta pass the test.
Right.
First of all, the people, period. I'm just going, in each question, I'm going to get deep, and then I'm going to jump right out. Us, period, as a civilization, I'm just going to say us, until we stand up, until we get right, until we ready to motherfucking move as just, let's just use humans, period, as one, to let all governments and all motherfuckers that's in power, that think they going to keep controlling every fucking movement, everything we fucking do, and what goes on in our lives, until we start to stand up and break these chains any way we have to. That's where we at with this shit.
Right.
When it comes to the women, just as in the ancient times, once they got from worshiping the women goddesses and queens and all that shit, and male eagle, male kings, and male pharaohs and male rulers and all this bullshit, there's always been an agenda. No matter if you white, Spanish, black, yellow, green, orange. If you're a female, you got to play the black back burner. You gotta submit to the masses. You gotta it's always a fucking control issue because that's you know that's their MO. Control, take over, take your shit, make it theirs, and then have you you know a slave, you know, to their laws. So for women, y'all gotta stand up, y'all gotta come together. Y'all gotta get rid of y'all gotta get rid of all the bullshit, ego shit and self woman this, or I'm doing this for me and I don't care about this or care about that. Y'all gotta do the same shit that male's gotta do. Y'all gotta come together, y'all gotta build together, y'all gotta put some type of shit together to let these people know that they're not gonna keep putting these laws out, you know what I mean, to run y'all, rule y'all, you know what I mean, or what's going on. Um, you know, and then other than that, to finish that, um, you know, I mean, it's the United States of America, so whatever they trying to do, they can do it. As said, you got about 2 to 3 states. Governors said they gonna reverse it. You know what I mean? You're not gonna tell women what to do with their body, so it's gonna be a touch and play game. So this is gonna be on more of Democratic states. You can basically say that y'all probably effed out, y'all fucked, y'all gonna go by the rules. More Republican states and states that's more self to them and listen to their people, they gonna get the laws to where you ain't gonna be able to come here and tell our women what to do. It's just as how it's being, and that's just how it is. The states are split up like that. Like you know what I'm saying? It's once you get back to the old maps and you get to see who colonized, you get to see which people are in what section of our United States that's behind the scenes running it. So this is why I'm trying to get y'all to understand that it's the United States of America. Certain people doing certain things, and you know, and in certain states, you got certain people that's going for it, and certain people that's not. Where you're at now and living at is going to play a part in what's going on in the next few years of your life. Is that it's just it is what it is. So if you're planning about moving, living somewhere, and shit just ain't looking good, the laws ain't looking good, the people ain't going by what's right for the people, maybe start to think to get the hell up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be one too. But as far as the women and that matter, that's just my thing. You know what I mean? The males right now, the males that rule, you know what I mean? It's a male dominant thing. When it comes to females, you know, they always thought they had the rights to, you know, do what they needed to do on this, that, and the third. So y'all just got to stand up a little bit more, come together, just how them rainbow people come together and everybody else come together and they storm everything else. It's time to storm. That's it on that.
So this is why I stopped watching Handmaid's Tale after episode 2. Absolutely, because this whole entire situation is giving hella Handmaid's Tale. It really is. It's just like Virgo Test said. Also, it's basically going back to the Stone Ages, dirt roads and such. No type of you know, modernization or whatever the case may be. You know, for me, it's always been you know, a man has no right to tell a woman, you need to do this. Period. Like like that's that woman's body. That's not your body. You understand? You worry about your shit.
Like Deep Waters, even though he was married, he just knew and understood not to try to control. You know what I mean? You can't control every situation, and you just can't control people. Like you know what I mean? You gotta let people be them. You know what I'm saying? And be who they are. And you know, even though the movie was crazy and it's wild, but what I got from it is that, you know, everybody is their self, you know what I mean? And we all us. You know what I'm saying? And once the world can understand, motherfucker, we living to be who we are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not what the fuck you tell me to do, not to follow what you want me to follow, not to believe in what the fuck you want me to believe in and all that extra shit. Then, you know, we just got some ruling motherfuckers.
Yeah, and it's to me, and you know, I hate to politicize this shit. I really do, because everybody knows I have no type of political affiliation. Fuck both sides of the whole entire aisle. Even people hanging around back and
Facts.
back. But
Right.
you know, you see these wild far left nuts, these wild far right nuts, really making a case for this to actually be possible. Like, we, especially in our community, you understand, we know how shit goes. You know, Girls get pregnant all the time. Sometimes they ain't ready. Situations just ain't what they need to be. X, Y, and Z, and it is what it is. But you have the right to that choice. You understand? Like there's no question in that to me. Like, how dare you even try to cancel? That's you trying to play God, and you're not God. And
Yeah, and that's my thing. It's these the same people that told y'all to read they and follow there and what's the all. Nobody is above, nobody blah blah blah. It's the same motherfuckers that's bullying your ass,
yeah,
running your ass, enslaving the world.
right.
People motherfuckers getting up and walking around and everybody blah 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 and I'm free and I'm jolly. Why? Because you could go to the club and get a little beer and have a little drinky drink and what's the name? You could just get to go home at night. You gotta work right in that system. You gotta bring that check home right in that system. You got them taxes right in that system.
Yep.
If you don't do none of that, what's gonna happen?
Birdie Bird was good, brother.
You're slave. You know what I'm saying? Fully independent, fully billionaire, millionaire status. I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think it begs the question, though, honestly, like, and this is like kind of what everybody's trying to stay away from. But you know me, I'd rather run straight towards it. The overall feel on the back channels, that's what I'll say, on the deeper parts of the internet. These people are talking about this is happening because white folks do not want to become the minority. So this is their way of tweaking the system so that does not happen.
I see. I thought you just wanted to stay surface level.
I'm just saying.
Now you want to heat
I
things
ain't
up.
no goddamn body. You know the shit.
You know what I mean? And bring a little fuego to the story. They are the minorities. They are dying off. They are losing when it comes to the race of who is populating the world again, which I don't know why we have to always keep going back to this. The nine ether carbonated cosmic people will once again rule, dominate all places, all forms, and all aspects of the world. Not meaning we're going to be crazy, wild, and doing the same shit that the people been doing for the years that they have been running shit. But it is that time. And when you hear that as a one of color, or I don't care what you is, you know, if you call yourself black, Indian, Hispanic, and all that, stop listening to them fake ass stats. It's we run this whole motherfucker worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
9 to 8 to 7 ether beings. 6 and 5 beings been at the low, and with the planet heating up, this is why you see so much scientific shit, new suns, and oh, we need a sun, and we need new clouds to block out this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. Or we need to try to get up out of here. They trying to leave about the dome, oops. They trying to leave about the what's the name, oops. They trying to get up out of here because they trying to find somewhere where they're going to be able to sustain and keep their species going, knowing that with all the information coming out, everybody's saying this and the third, putting out the documents on the extraterrestrials, UFOs, reptilians, and all that. We know what's to come. If you don't know what's to come, it's big shit coming. But you know what I'm saying? All this shit ties into it, just as Zito said, with them knowing that they losing that battle worldwide. That goes for the white-wise Chinese, white-wise Hispanics, anyone that falls in that 6 and 5 ether being, you know what I mean, thing with the planet changing, redirecting itself, shifting, heating up, leveling more towards a 9 ether and not and 8 ether, you know what I mean, being back to the almost everything once was will be once again. So we getting back to them times, you know what I mean? We back to the times when the planet was heated up, more oxygen, less, we're gonna start breathing in what we really breathe in, the nitrogen and hydrogen, that stuff, like that type of stuff, like our real surface air. Like what's that? Oxygen is not what you fully breathe. That's not are sustained air. So when you hear, oh, the oxygen went out, this, that, went out, you're going to die. No, they'll freak you down. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got to understand that. But I just wanted to break that and put that in there a little bit to let it be known that what Zito just said, yeah, a lot of this, you know what I mean? It's a lot of things that are playing into why they're trying to tell and put that stamp on, because they now had to make the Irish part of the Caucasian. So now instead of it just being like Black, African American, Irish, blah blah blah, this and the third, they now going to intertwine the Irish with the Caucasians on the list, so they got to raise their population up. So that's what Zito was saying. That's what he's saying. Like, they made Irish part of Caucasian now. Now it's not Caucasian, Black, Irish, blah blah blah, Irish, all that. You got to put that now if you're in America, because Irish is now one with just American. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just white American now. So that's to build the population up, keep the population going up. So therefore, that's why you got to know right now in your head, okay, yeah, they losing that race. Now you know who not producing the babies, who not having the babies. Now you know why they trying to not trying to, but inventing all these new V's and new bullshits and new vaccines. And this shit is mRNA. These shit is DNA altering, you know, altering things that they giving you because they trying to fuck up your system. So you're not able to produce, not able to do the things that you're supposed to do. But next, let's get on because we got a lot of things to talk about.
Absolutely. And, you know, for me, it was, you know, when it comes to this, I once I saw that was the talk on the back channels, you know, it dialed it back to why Planned Parenthood exists in the first place. You know, where you can find them, why you can find, you know,
Yeah,
why you can find a liquor store on literally every fucking corner in the hood. Like,
yeah, exactly.
it goes all the way back into all of that. So, you know, if you're not clear, I am pro-choice. Like, bruh, that is your choice. You understand? Point blank period. All right. So, gavel on that. Fuck what they talking about. Women, now it's time for y'all to get together, collectively stand up and punch these motherfuckers in the.
But not just by yourself. With us too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like we got to with y'all. We got to be there, have y'all back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not by yourself. And
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? As I posting shit, talk about the shit that happened in what's the name and it happened in Buffalo and this, that, the third, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like you know what I mean? It's that time. It's that time to do what we do. To stand up all around, worldwide, and get shit right and get shit going.
Yep. Period.
Time to hold it down.
Moving on.
Going.
Moving on from that. We wanted to touch on the passing of Kevin Samuels. I know everybody has mixed reviews and everything like that. Specifically, what we wanted to get into is who is responding and what the response is. You understand? Because a lot of people, you see a lot of females in particular rejoicing or saying, karma. Like, it's like folks are not being, or females are not being remorseful, while certain types of males are kind of lifting him up. People like T.I., you know, who's going to dedicate a whole episode to him. We ain't going to do that. But
Hell no.
here, my thing is, and to me, it's very simple. I know people well enough to know that if you can fast talk people or fast talk somebody, you can make them jump off a fucking bridge if you wanted to. And that is exactly what he did. I did not gel with his message, period, because he claimed to, and this is the shit, he claimed to be speaking to quote unquote high value men and calling out low value women when that's not true. Because at the end of the day, who he was specifically talking to, he was talking to men who identify with a certain mindset, and the mindset is derogatory and literally chauvinistic towards women. But folks is just, too caught up in the hyperbole of it all to really understand what he's talking about. You understand? So if you're gonna sit here and call women out the way that he called women out, that's corny to me, and it is what it is. I don't subscribe to, these mindsets that a lot of these quote unquote modern age men subscribe to. I can tell when somebody's trying to hustle me. I can tell what he did with everybody else. He straight up hustled people into believing, oh, he's a high value man and he has his standards. Is that right? Because based on the reports, the woman that was with you to the end, literally, was everything but what you say you accept as a woman and all of these things. So it's funny how that goes.
And as you were saying too, I'm just coming in and jumping in. When it comes to that high value man shit and him talking about he's not a high value man. Rest in peace, first of all, because we just not talking on the brother because he can go on in this. I just had to put that out there. Y'all seen me. If you ever seen me, you seen me on the show. You seen me rock the high value man shirt. You seen me with the book, How to Be a High Value Man. My boy Heru, he had to do his own live to come out there because that dude, he stole his whole shit. He stole the high value man shit from him. Then trying to talk like he was a high value man, which was not. Because once you read this book and go through this book, you know that any high value man, king, or walking as a god would never put women that down below. Now it's a difference between, knowing some shit and bringing some shit up and able to talk about it. And, we all kicking it and do how we do, just how we do on here. As he said, his methods and the way that he was coming, oh yeah, it was definitely bullshit. And he was definitely one that I would have definitely chewed up, but it was never no need to, because any woman that understand that and know that would just bypass that, continue on your path and deal with, as I said, real high value men. If you want to know what a real high value man is, you will get that AC Rule book, my boy. I will bring him up on the show one day so he can talk and let y'all know. But yeah, let's get on to the next one.
Yeah, man. Like I said, rest in peace, all that good stuff, because his family is obviously going through it right now. But we wouldn't be who we are and do our job if we did not put things in their proper place. And that whole conversation, like, you can read everybody's posts about it. You can see how everybody's feeling about it, you know. But it's just a false narrative of being, his version of a high value man, which is not a high value man.
Yeah, negative.
So,
Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near the diet, drinking 30 to 10 Red Bulls a day, shit like that. Nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. He was nowhere near it. He was
ain't got.
nowhere near it.
As far as what's next, it's something brand new. Um, I don't know if everybody heard about it yet, but it's another situation happened today where there was another mass shooting in a church out in California. Yesterday there was a mass shooting up in Buffalo, um, where I believe the count is 10 were killed and another 4 were hurt.
11
And
killed and 3.
and the dude was an 18-year-old white male. He streamed everything on Twitch, the whole entire shit. If you search that video out, I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to give you a disclaimer. If you are really not familiar with firearms and how they demolish the human body in real time, don't watch it. Because the way this dude carried it out, he knew exactly what he was doing. And he was tactical with it. And he
Grocery store.
And he
California was.
Yes, it was in front of the grocery store in Buffalo, and all through the grocery store. He was giving kill shots to people who surrendered and was laying on the ground, innocent bystanders. And the fucked up part about it all is that it was racially motivated. before he started killing everyone, he is quoted, and as the video said, by saying, "Here's your reparations." So, with that being said, and this ties into the actual first point, in terms of folks being real nervous about becoming the minority, that now we have one, maybe two more racially motivated mass shootings.
Been going on for the last couple years through the whole pandemic.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And before that, like, you know what I mean? So, like, as I said, and I'll always say, as I got a video on it, as I always speak about it, keep your ass alert. Keep your ass strapped. Be ready to be, protect and take care of yourself at all times. I don't give a fuck if you're going to get your nails done or going to get a motherfucking sandwich done. Everybody is doing the same shit we doing.
Absolutely.
Right? Racist, non-racist, for the people, not for the people, just violent, non-violent. Everybody is watching and seeing the same shit we doing. The ones that's ready to move right and get right is motivated to move right. The ones that love destruction, love bullshit, and have been taught to carry out shit like that are going to do that. And it's going to happen even more rapidly as more shit goes on and more things happen. The more they start to learn who their true self is and who they truly are, the ones that truly believe in that are going to carry that out. The ones that learn it and like, damn, well, that's effed up, may change their views. But until then, y'all keep thinking that you're going to wake up or one day, all of a sudden, everybody just going to be peaceful. That shit ain't going to happen. You know what I'm saying? As much as I speak peace, as much as I speak frequency and good vibes and great vibes, I understand that at any time and in the moment, I might have to motherfucking take somebody's top right the fuck off their body. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta understand that. Hold on.
That's the facts. Weird. It's crazy times. You know, crazy times that we're in. Yes, indeed, Miss Burgle-tastic. Yes, he even apologized to White. Yes, he did. The dude that was down on the ground at the end, and he spared him. Insanity. Insanity. Oh man. Yes, here your reparations was on his gun as well. Somebody said they saw, I think, like niggas spelled out on the other side or some shit like that. I haven't seen that, so I can't say that that is true. But yes, I definitely watching the video, I saw all of that. It's just heavy, you know. And I was saying in my group chat because we were talking about it, and I said this one hit just a little bit different, you know. And in the group chat, mix of dudes, Spanish dudes, white dudes, you know, you name it, every color of the rainbow. And I told them, I'm like, this one hits a little bit different, just because now you get to see it in your face. Now you no longer can tell me that racism doesn't exist. You can't tell me that people aren't out here racially motivated and doing shit like this. You can't tell me that, because here is a shining example that it is alive and well. You feel me? So it's and you know the crazy part is that, like, the time for talk. There's a time for talk, time for action. Me personally, like, I try to be as diplomatic as possible. I try, but even I'm getting tired of talking. I'm getting tired of explaining, tired of being empathetic, tired of trying to build the bridge instead of destroying it. You understand? But sometimes you do got to destroy that bridge just to make sure certain motherfuckers don't get back on the other side. People just minded their business, shopping 100%. That video is horrible, yo. That video is really horrible. You know, just like I said to y'all, I told everybody in my group chat, like, before you watch this video, if you have never seen somebody get hit, if you've never seen somebody get tagged, you never seen somebody get roofed, don't watch it. It'll do something to you because it's blatant. and it's because it's motivated.
And it's good, and it's good. It's not good. It's not good that it happened, and
Yeah,
anybody got hurt. It's good. Y'all need to see that. Y'all need to see that shit.
listen. I'm
Because
trying to
because
because
that Matrix
you
shit,
don't
that
I
Matrix
know when
is,
you see the shit.
yeah, you know what I mean?
It
That Matrix is over with. Y'all need to see that shit. You need to know what's real out here. You need to know what these motherfuckers really think and how they really see your ass. Still, how they offsprings, how they kids and grandkids and all that shit still see your ass. What they was
you can watch it if you would like. I know when you watch it, you're gonna be emotional and you're gonna call me. So
saying.
because it's that fucking terrible. It really is.
So it's
But it's not surprising. I guess that's
yeah.
the fucked up part. Like I'm like not so desensitized to the point where it's like, here we go again. Like, bro, like that's how much this shit fucking happens. It's ridiculous.
It's not surprising. It's just that, like I said, it's it's all over the TVs and shit now. So you know what I mean. Like before, it was all that and you know what I mean. Being able they putting it on the news instead of just putting it in the paper or on your local, local shit. It's there. It's there. It's seen. Of course, y'all know how the story go. If anyone other than a white supremacist, he wouldn't been carried out in cuffs. He wouldn't got no trial. He wouldn't got none of that. He was controllably put in cuffs by his brothers,
And take to a hospital
and then taken out, and then getting his
for
proper
mental health.
his proper 1-2s by the book, so he can go ahead and chill and rest until good old Daddy Clan Judge come in and give him that nod for carrying out orders. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's plain,
Of
like like we told y'all. You know what I mean? Just plain and simple. The sugarcoating and having motherfuckers feel comfortable from now on is
course,
done
they're
with.
claiming mental illness. That's the number one. That's the literal argument. And with that being said, it is 15 minutes till the end of the episode, so we have officially kicked the doors open to the Smokers Lounge. So,
Okay, let's get it.
if you would like to go live and talk it down with us and walk any topic down, now is the time to send those requests. And let's talk about it.
Yeah, what time is it? We'll do like we get y'all we get y'all a couple minutes apiece. You know what I'm saying? So if you got anything or just
On
something you just want
topic,
to say real,
anything.
not that cool. You got it rolled up and you smoking. You know what to do. Let your boy know and come on and jump in the box.
Come on in, y'all. Come on in.
I'm about to go and hit this, get my dinner in. And like Zito said, we got a lot of work to do, got things to do.
Of course they did. Like, yeah,
He got some things to work on. Of course,
of course.
he got a lot.
Every
Oh yeah,
one
yeah. You know that. I mean, that. You know that. You know
MOG.
what I mean? It's like this.
Facts.
This is my thing, and I'm gonna end it to all the G's, thugs, um, street motherfuckers, always ready to put work in and do shit like that. Do what the fuck you supposed to be out there for. You Panther Crib, Latin King, any of that shit. Do what the fuck you supposed to be out there doing. You know what I'm saying? Do what you supposed to be motherfucking doing.
That's
In my presence and in my view, yeah, I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
absolutely.
Am I under any of that or any of them umbrellas grouped up with 1,000 motherfuckers in there? No, I'm with Uzi Tribe. That's my family line. When I say we Uzi Tribe, that's a tribe that has nothing to do with none of them bullshit. That has nothing to do with and none of this bullshit. That has nothing to do with no organization or none of that. So that's why I say that. I done had people calling me for the last 3 years, yo, come get with us and come rock with us, come be Panther, come do that and all this. And I ain't doing shit. Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all motherfuckers throwing on suits and walking through and marching and yelling on microphones. Y'all motherfuckers on the blocks talking about y'all
45
hanging.
minutes ago. Oh no! Check the box.
I got it. No, I got you. I know you put it in. That was in the beginning of the episode. They got to be at the end, but I got you. I'm about to pull you in. But those of y'all who's supposed to be doing that and all that, show me what's up. Show me what's up. Show me what's up. Show me what's up. Cause I can get it there. I can get it there. I can put the rod on the bandana and stand out on the line. I done been there. I done been out there. I done been had the Panther patch on my shit. I done been in the streets. Motherfucking them motherfucking pigs done been macing my motherfucking homies and shit, motherfucker, and I brought the troops to them. Straight up and smashed all that shit. I've been there. I've done it and not scared to get back out there. But I'm only gonna do it on my terms and with my tribe, not with no pussy ass motherfuckers screaming at they G's and hard. But then motherfucking people's just getting gunned down and shot up. Ain't getting walked out the store. Ain't nobody putting no mittens on nobody or nothing. I would have got motherfucking 30 charges for jumping on the motherfucking pigs in that motherfucker, trying to tear his motherfucking head off while he was in them cuffs. Well, motherfucker's not ready. You ain't ready to ride. You're not ready to ride to keep the species alive. You just want to survive to live the matrix. Keep living like that, you're going to be one of the motherfuckers that got clipped off in the near future.
What happens?
Or you gonna get your motherfucking shit right, and the motherfucking those people that are around you right, and you better grip your shit up and keep your motherfucking eyes alert at all times. Question every motherfucking body around you, straight lace, and then that's it for that. We got about 9 minutes left. I'll let you come in for a second. Who else we got in here with us, y'all? Okay, so as we head time, let me see if where we at. Do we want to jump in on the smokers part? Let me see.
Gentlemen,
Good evening.
Okay. How you doing? Let me get
I'm
some.
great. I'm great.
Good evening, beloved.
I see it's serious. He got his Heru hat on. Huh? It's serious. It's about to go down. He got the eye on.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
Um,
For these guys, man, what's good with you? How you been?
I'm great, thanks. I just wanted to talk on the two topics that you guys, mentioned earlier. We'll start off with the abortion.
oh yeah.
I think you guys, we already talked about that. You know how I feel. Staunch supporter. Abortion saved my life. So, and if I did not have abortion, I would not be here today.
Simple.
Facts.
That's
Exactly.
period.
Same
That's
shit.
period point blank. Yes.
Same
So,
shit. Word. Same shit. My mom, motherfucker, if you would have told somebody whatever, she would have had a motherfucking abortion. My ass won't be here. She was a motherfucking 9 months in labor, and that's when the family found out that I was coming through. So that's as you said, word, facts.
yeah. Well, no, I get that too. I get
Fuck with
that too.
you know what I mean? Goddamn abortion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I 100% get that. But what was the other thing you guys were talking about? Because I know I only got a limited time, so I want to keep it short, keep it cute. What was the other one you guys were talking about?
We mentioned we
No,
mentioned about the
no, Kevin Samuel.
Cali and what's the name?
Yeah.
Kevin Samuels. Who else
Yep.
did we mention?
Mm.
The
Yeah. The
Oklahoma.
shooter, the
Yeah,
mass shooter.
yeah.
the
Yeah.
California incident and Samuels.
Enough been said about the mass shooter. It is what it is. It's plain English at this point. It's plain Arabic. It's plain Sanskrit
Yeah,
at this
word.
point. Like what
Like,
else?
come
What
on.
else do we need? It's
Facts. Facts.
hieroglyphics on a billboard. Like what are we talking about?
Yeah, facts.
So
Like
it's Hebrew, all of it.
you
There's
know what? I
nothing.
think we
It's
got to
true.
do it, all of us, right? And we just gonna go in and dig. Let's just go dig in to see all the cats that just done mass shootings, where it was, who it was, and where it's been. Let's just see what names we can come up, where they was, who, you know what I mean, who the victim of was, and this, that, and the third. And we just gonna bring a list up for y'all on one of the episodes, and we just gonna show y'all the pattern of this shit. Since a lot of the times when we say stuff and do things like this, people are like, oh some people go like, oh, well, they keep saying it's here it is. We know what it is, and we know it's this, and we know it's that. I mean, yeah, because y'all think y'all motherfucking blind to everything, but I mean, this trail is right in your
It's too thick. Do the
you know
same
what I
list
mean?
with serial killers too. Do the same list with known pedophiles. Like do the same list with all the violent crimes. Do the
Yeah,
same list with all the white collar crimes that literally steal taxpayers' money. Do all of them lists. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Get it all the way done. And you there's really no denying.
Yeah,
Sorry to bounce topics. One of the things that I remember exactly what I wanted to talk about on this when J Dub was like, "Women, y'all need to come." No, you I think were like, "Women, you need to come together." Nah, it's not that easy
Mm,
because you got them evangelical hoes out here doing the most.
mm,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying?
As I said, that. That's why I said it's going to take for it. As I say, it comes to on the male side for me. I got to fuck with who on the same shit and who on the same the same vibes. Everybody just not gonna get it and be on it, and it's gonna be like that for the women too. You're gonna have your ones that's just I'm worried about myself. I don't give a fuck about that. That's cool. You know what I mean? She's gonna be one of the motherfuckers that get plucked off. That's it. Plain and simple. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Okay.
But
Whoa. Okay.
so I'm just saying, for you and who you is as a strong queen, it's just what it is. You gotta rock with those who rocking. You ain't about to go out there and rock with a motherfucker probably that's gonna fucking turn around and run off on your ass and be like, oh nah, I'm good. Like what I'm saying? So that's just how it's gonna be. We're gonna have them.
Well, none of this. Yeah, but it was necessarily leading towards that. It's more so leading towards like who has the power and the biggest voice in the country.
right.
And right now, evangelicals are a major powerhouse.
Them good
They are a
old
major.
them good old Christian folk, you mean?
Oh yeah,
I,
them good old Christian folks. Them Jimmy Popoffs. You know what I'm saying? And them Creflo dollars. Yes, I said Creflo too.
Yeah.
All like I can name some more names, but I ain't trying to
oh,
incriminate myself in the court of law.
facts.
Um, but
I ain't gonna lie. That girl Mella Harris, she was talking like she was about to have the women on top of her deck, but what she did, tucked her tail away in the cut. She stumbling, mumbling on the screen and shit. She running off the stage. So, you know what I mean? I thought the way people was yelling and voting for Dems that it was about to go down. You know what I'm saying? And then I seen, as you said, yeah, the males up in there. You better sit your ass back, girl. You know what I mean? You know what time it is. We run this shit. As I said earlier, that didn't
I will
happen. They
say this.
back in
I will say this
the,
as
the only
far as the good old Christian folk being in control of the shit, right? No doubt about it. It's one of the biggest religious followings within the United States. There's really only one other religion that is as popular, and it's the boogeyman. Everybody doesn't want to admit it, and those are the folks that everybody needs to link with. You know what I mean? And it's not about everybody needs to convert to being Muslim and everything. Nah, it's not about that because they like that other religion that everybody is so fucking scared of. So now
yep.
everybody need to get a little bit righteous, just a little bit, up, and link everybody up that way.
Yeah, but the problem is again, you have the establishment, you have, you have Democrat, you have Republican, then you have the
Yep,
church.
yep. And this is
Okay.
why I've been saying it's time to literally vacate that shit. And I think this is
yeah,
what's gonna,
take that shit, get off that shit.
that's what lead to a little bit of an exit. Pardon the pun. Uh, from the
Production.
party. You know what I mean? Because this right here, this is big enough to cause that wave because you're talking about something that not only feeds the economy, i.e., the population. Like we're talking about you telling someone what they can and can't do on a very intimate level. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like
Simply based on
this
religion.
is this is one of them things that literally can tip this motherfucker over.
Mm-hmm.
Not to
Yeah.
not to be taken lightly. So I think that you actually could see people stepping away from their quote unquote religions
Right.
and getting a little righteous because this is bigger than religion. This has nothing to do with religion.
No, but that's the thing.
It
You
is.
know,
And,
My
at
and
its
bad.
finest, at its greatest, at its, you know, and so back to the. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. You were saying. Yeah, I'm sorry.
what I was gonna say is, and when folks want to hang on and wave the Bible, that comes clear here. The God that you represent, right? Did literally sacrifice his own seed and the seed of others. So don't talk to me about religion. Uh, uh,
Right.
I know.
Well,
I agree. I agree. But okay, I'm not gonna hold you guys up. Thank you for the
I,
conversation. Go to bed.
absolutely,
that,
anytime.
so always, it's 9 o'clock, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. We had to come through and drop up on these current events and what's going on out here and let y'all know what it is, how we feel about it, how we coming with it, and just to drop some truth and some real behind it. Thanks for rocking out. It's the Get Right This podcast. We love y'all. It's your boy King and Woo Music. You already know. And hello, it's your boy King Zeno. As always, keep rocking with us, keep sharing that, keep subscribing. We got more fire, more flames, more matter of fact, we got some more announcements coming up. We'll just drop those during the week for y'all, doing flyers and like little videos as we work behind the scenes on a couple other things for y'all to give y'all some more exclusive content from the Get Right This podcast, some more opened up, more vocal, more, you know, mean in depth without having this slight censorship. Other than that, y'all know what it is. We love y'all. Peace.